the elephant who learned kindness in a sprawling wildlife sanctuary on the edge of a modern city. There lived an enormous elephant named Ildor. Ildor was strong, majestic, and intelligent. But unlike the other elephants, he had a grumpy streak. He often pushed smaller animals aside, took more than his share of food, and roamed the sanctuary alone, believing that power and size meant respect. One morning, the sanctuary announced a new project. A community garden where animals could share food and resources. Rabbits, deer, and even birds were excited. "This will be fun," chirped Lila, a cheerful rabbit. "We can share, grow, and learn together." Ildor scoffed. "Why should I share? I am the strongest here. I take what I want." He stomped away, indifferent to the happy chatter around him. Over the next few days, Ildor noticed something strange. The smaller animals, though physically weak, were working together in amazing ways. Rabbits dug tunnels to transport water. Birds carried seeds to plant, and deer helped mix soil with their hooves. Food grew abundantly, and laughter echoed through the sanctuary. Ildor realized that while he was strong, he could not accomplish even half of what these smaller animals did together. Curious but stubborn, Ildor decided to observe quietly. He saw Lila carefully saving seeds for the weaker animals, and noticed how everyone helped each other. "They're happy and productive," Ildor murmured. "Maybe strength isn't everything." One afternoon, disaster struck. A sudden storm flooded part of the sanctuary, trapping a group of young rabbits in their burrows. They cried for help, but the rising water made it impossible for them to escape on their own. Ildor, noticing their plight, felt a strange pang of concern. For the first time, he wondered if his size and strength could be used for something meaningful. Without hesitation, Ildor rushed toward the burrows. Using his massive trunk, he scooped out the trapped rabbits, one by one, placing them safely on higher ground. The smaller animals stared in awe. "Ildor, you saved us," Lila exclaimed. "You're kind." Ildor felt an unfamiliar warmth in his heart. "Kindness," he muttered. "It feels good." From that day on, Ildor changed. He began helping the animals with daily tasks, sharing food, and even teaching the younger elephants the importance of compassion. He discovered that using his strength to help others brought him more respect and happiness than demanding it ever did. Months passed, and the sanctuary thrived. Ildor became a symbol of strength tempered with kindness. Animals of all sizes respected him not because of his power alone, but because he had learned empathy, patience, and generosity. Ildor found joy in small gestures, a gentle trunk touch, helping a bird build its nest, or simply standing guard while the smaller animals worked together. The sanctuary staff noticed the change too. They remarked how Ildor's new behavior created harmony among the animals, and visitors loved watching the once grumpy elephant now smiling, gentle, and helpful. Ildor had learned a powerful lesson. True strength lies not in power alone, but in the ability to care, share, and lift others. One sunny morning, as Ildor walked through the thriving garden, he smiled at Lila and the other animals. "I used to think strength was everything," he said softly, "but now I know kindness is what makes us truly powerful." The animals cheered, not just for the food, but for the transformation of their friend. Ildor had not only learned kindness, he had taught it to everyone around him. Moral: true strength is measured not by size or power, but by the compassion and kindness one shows to others. Helping, sharing, and caring create lasting happiness, respect, and harmony, a lesson that applies to modern life as much as it does in the wild.